Hey guys! So I have a bit of a confession to make. I am a terrible person. Now I told you guys already that I moved to France about 8 years ago, so it stands to reason that I speak fluent French with a very good French accent. In fact, a lot of French people I meet don't know I'm Scottish until I tell them, and then are very surprised by it. However, the fact that I can speak French with a very good French accent doesn't mean that I have lost the ability to speak French with a terrible English accent. I'm one of those terrible people who, when I get a train ticket and I see exactly the seat I'm supposed to sit in, decide, that's on the other side of the train. I'll just sit down in this seat because it's an empty car and I'm sure it'll be fine. Of course, when the guy comes along to check your ticket, usually they just look at it, click it, and it's fine. But on that one time out of 10 that somebody actually checks where you're sitting is supposed to be the right seat, that's when my handy accent comes in. Now actually, it's pretty handy because usually in that situation, the guy who checks the ticket knows that you are a horrible person and will start judging you immediately. However, if you pretend to be a foreigner, the guy thinks you've just made some terrible innocent mistake and will kindly help you move your baggages to where you're actually supposed to be sitting.
Bonsoir mademoiselle, je peux voir votre ticket s'il vous plaît? Alors, il y a un petit souci, vous avez le siège numéro 32 et ça c'est le siège numéro 120.
Je ne comprendre non. Je parle anglais. English?
Oh, vous n'êtes pas française? Il n'y a pas de souci, is no problème. Je vais prendre votre sac. Alors, suivez-moi, suivez-moi.
Merci. Now, these aren't the only times that I use this very handy skill. For example, say you've ordered takeaway and the guy comes to the door to bring it to you, you're going to pay by credit card. But the credit card machine is really slow, or there's a problem and you have to wait for about 3 minutes until it works. This is what I like to call a danger time. That means this is a time in which both of you are standing in an awkward silence and one of you will eventually feel the need to try to strike up a conversation. This is not a good idea. It never ends well and you always feel awkward afterwards. So, what I like to do is, when the guy comes to the door, I pretend to not be able to speak French, or at least to speak French very badly and with a very good English accent. Hence, he doesn't try to strike up conversation with me because he knows that I am unable to carry a conversation in French. Or so he thinks.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Alors, ceci pour vous. Merci. Alors, vous faites des études ici ou...
Je suis pas français.
Vous... D'accord. Ah, voilà. Bonne soirée. Au revoir.
Merci.
Merci. Au revoir.
It's a pretty good evasion tactic. It also works, for example, when you're the only person on a bus and you're sitting just behind the bus driver and the bus driver feels like he needs to talk to you. I mean, why do people feel the need to fill the air with conversation? An awkward silence is always better than an awkward, obligatory conversation.
Alors, venez d'où, mademoiselle? I don't understand. Ah, okay.
Butlers and maids galore.
But wait, there's more. I speak fluent French, which also means that I can speak English with a great French accent. And this is where the bad part comes in. Yes, when I went to Scotland in 2010, I pretended to be French, which meant that any and all possible awkward conversations were halted before they even began. All that was needed was a response in French and a little bit of, I no speak English? Perfect. So yes, sometimes I like to pretend that I can't speak a language just to avoid prolonged social interaction. I think that qualifies me as a bad person. If you like this video and want to see some more, be sure to click the subscribe button here so you can be notified when my new videos come out. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!